Have you ever wondered who reached the remote shores of Iceland before the Vikings? Long before Norse longships carved paths through the North Atlantic, whispers of another group echo through the mists of time, quiet, devout, and elusive. These were the Irish monks, known as the Papar. But did they truly settle in Iceland? Or are they just a myth wrapped in medieval imagination? Welcome to Epic Time Journeys. Today we unravel the mystery of the Irish monks in Iceland, a forgotten tale at the edge of the world. Our story begins not with conquest, but with contemplation. The Irish monks were part of a broader movement in the early medieval period. Known as peregrinatio pro Christo, wandering for Christ, they sought isolation from worldly distractions, hoping to find spiritual purity in remote places. To them, the further from civilization, the closer to God. By the 6th and 7th centuries, these monks had already journeyed to the Hebrides, the Orkneys, and the Faroe Islands, so was Iceland their next destination? In the Íslendingabók, the Book of the Icelanders, written by Ari Thorgilsson around 1122, there is a curious mention of these monks. Ari writes that when Norse settlers arrived in Iceland around 874 AD, they found signs of earlier Christian inhabitants, bells, books, and croziers. The Norse called them the Papar. But these monks did not stay. According to Ari, they left Iceland because they did not wish to live among heathens. As the pagan Norse arrived, the Christian hermits silently vanished into history. This account is echoed by later sagas and chronicles, but frustratingly, none provide concrete archaeological evidence. There are no standing chapels, no buried relics, no definitive graves, only fleeting references and place names. Places like Papar and Papafjordur bear the monkish mark, their names hinting at a quiet legacy. So what do historians make of it? Some argue the monks' presence is plausible, pointing to similar voyages made by St. Brendan the Navigator and other early Irish pilgrims. If the monks reached the Faroes, could they not have sailed further? Others remain skeptical. They question whether the Norse invented the story of the Papar to suggest Iceland had already been softened by Christian presence, making Norse colonization seem more legitimate or divinely sanctioned. Still, the clues persist. In 2016, researchers at the University of Iceland undertook a new survey of potential Papar sites. They sought patterns in naming, early church foundations, and even DNA. While no smoking gun was found, the idea of pre-Norse Christian contact grew more plausible, if not provable. Then there are the stories of St. Brendan himself, an Irish monk who may have reached Iceland during his legendary voyage in the 6th century. While his tale blurs fact and fable, some elements, like fiery mountains and icy seas, bear uncanny resemblance to Icelandic geography. Could Iceland have been part of an early Irish spiritual map, hidden beneath centuries of Norse saga and volcanic silence? We may never know for sure, but whether myth, memory, or misunderstood migration, the tale of the Papar lingers like fog over the Icelandic fjords, a silent chapter in the story of exploration, one written not in conquest but in prayer. This has been Epic Time Journeys. Until next time, keep questioning the past, because history is full of secrets waiting to be rediscovered.